Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be unboxing Calum Hood's first solo album. This is his album Order, Chaos, Order. And yeah, like I said, his first ever solo project. And I'm really excited about that. I was a Calum girly back in the day, and I can't lie, still am, but like I love all of the Five Sauce Boys. So I have both of Luke Hemmings' solo projects, and I have one of Ashton's. I need to get Super Bloom, but I just haven't got there yet. I have Blood on the Drums, love it. And I have pre-ordered Side Quest, which is Michael's solo album. I got a pretty cool pressing of it. It is a 1 of 500, I think it was, pressing, so that's quite exciting. When that is released and when that arrives, I would definitely be doing an unboxing because that is probably my rarest album ever once it arrives. We have the parcel here. It doesn't have one of those pull tabs, so we are going to need scissors. These are always a bit tricky to open because there is glue down in here as well. It's not only taped, and I always get scared that I'm gonna like bend the record. We've got it open. It looks like the signed art card is separately in there, so we will get to that last. So let's just pull one of them out and see which one it is. That's quite cool that it came in its own little sleeve. We probably will change that out because we have our own sleeves. Here's the album cover. It is just him in like a box. He looks really cool, and on the back he's there as well, looking pretty cool. Let's get into it. I wonder which one it is. I'm going to guess it is the red one. Oh no, it's a little bit damaged, but that happens sometimes. That's fine. I will not complain about that. It's just a little bit of damage there. As you can see, there's a little bit of damage there on the top side, but that's fine. It is open. From the sticker, I'm assuming that that is supposed to be like that, because it says a broken seal indicates tampering. Do not use if word opened appears. I didn't know that this was going to be like a sticker. This is actually like a sticker, and yeah, it is opened, but I'm assuming it's meant to be. It is opened a bit funny. Usually when we have something like the Brat albums had this, and we just very carefully slice it open, but yeah, I'm assuming that's purposeful. But let's open it up. So here's the front, and here is the back. Let's open it and see which version it is. So we have the inner sleeve. The artwork is so cool. It is the Order version, and I can see what happened with the top. It is poking a little bit out the top here, which is how it would have gotten damaged at the top, but that is a-okay. Here is the actual record. It is opaque red, and this is the Order version, so this is actually the standard version of this album. I think it's quite cool. A lot of people are starting to ditch just plain black pressings as their standards and making a coloured pressing the standard, which I think is probably a good thing. I don't buy standard black unless it's the only option available to me. So this one, super cool. We need to get some more inner sleeves because we've only managed to put inner sleeves on half of our collection at the moment because we need to go and buy more. I guess we underestimated our collection size. Now we get into the Chaos version, which is I think it's a cloudy sky blue. I think it was like a cloudy sky blue. I don't want to see the signed art card yet. So here is the next version. So there are two variants of this album. This one is the limited one and the other one is the standard variant. There is like a lavender one that I saw on a website, but I had already bought these two, so I feel like I probably don't need to get the lavender one, especially because the reason I collected both of these is because one was the Order variant and one was the Chaos variant for the Order Chaos Order album. So that, if that explains, I feel like that kind of explains how we go about variant collecting. But yeah, let's open this one. The top is also damaged. Not as much as the other one, but it is in the same exact place, so that is interesting. You can see just a little bit there. It won't focus, but you can see it. This one is also open. The seal on this one is opened much better than the other one is. It is the same exact inner sleeve, and oh, this one's heavy. This is the pressing. I can't lie, this looks very different than the mock-up photo. I am not going to complain because it still is really cool. I think my one, they just put too much blue on it. I'll put a picture up here of what it was supposed to look like. But yeah, like, you don't always get what the mock-up looked like. And I think the effect is quite cool. Like, yeah, it's just way more blue than I was expecting. There's probably people who got one that looked pretty much exactly like the mock-up. Mine just doesn't, which is fine. Either way, very cool pressing. It goes with the album. I like that he did a blue one and a red one because that goes with the album very, very well. I am such an advocate for a coloured pressing needs to suit the album cover or the vibe, because there's been so many pressings that I'm like, I just don't get the vision. Like, why did you press it on that colour? It just doesn't work with the album. I definitely want to do a video ranking pressings from specific artists for like one album. I've seen a few people do that and I thought it was really cool. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I think I need to say this is very, very different than the mock-up, but I don't mind. Like, I'm not bothered by that. And when you hold it up into like the sun, it looks really cool. When you just have it like this, it looks like it's just blue, like opaque. And there are bits that are pretty much just opaque. But yeah, I won't complain about that. I just feel like it did need to be mentioned. Let me just put that one away too. It'll be nice when we get some more inner sleeves so I can actually see which one is which just from the outside. Otherwise it just looks like I have two of the same album. Which, I mean, I do, but there's a reason. They're two different variants. Like I said, it's the Order version and the Chaos version. And to me, that makes it okay to buy two of them. There we go. The last thing, the most exciting thing, is the signed art card. Now, I have, with this one, officially 3 out of 4 members of 5 Sauce's signature. And as you can see by this one, I am a huge, huge 5 Sauce fan, and I have been for a long time. Get into this one. I'm just hoping I can finish the collection. Oh, it is loose in here.
Lol.
Usually it's in like a little seal or it's like in the album, but there we go. There is the signature. I'm definitely going to be putting this in the front of one of my albums so it looks like the actual album is signed. Here we go. Now it looks like I have a signed album. I didn't get to go to any of the signings because they were in Australia, and I am not from Australia. And to be fair, even if he came to New Zealand, he probably would have only gone to Auckland, and that is on the other side of the country. I'm on the bottom of a completely different island, so I wouldn't have been able to go just for a signing, unfortunately, but we did get to get his signature through the signed art cards, so I'm not going to complain about that. I haven't actually listened to the full album yet. I have listened to Call Me When You Know Better and Don't Forget You Love Me. I did react to listening to Don't Forget You Love Me for the first time on the channel, so I will put that up here somewhere. But I wanted to be able to do a full album listen for the first time. I have heard like a smidge of Sunsetter, I think it was. Yeah, I skipped it. Like it came on shuffle and I was like, nah, skip. I have to wait because I really want to do a video listening to this album for the first time and just seeing what I think, because the singles I really enjoyed. Complete different vibe to Michael's singles. The two singles that I've listened to, Don't Forget You Love Me, which is the first track actually, and then the second one, Call Me When You Know Better, I really liked. But yeah, I do think it's interesting that both of the records had damage in the same place, so I think that was possibly just like a packaging thing, because in the first one the vinyl in the inner sleeve was slightly poking up, and my thoughts on that are it was probably because of the inner sleeve that was used in the packaging. Those inner sleeves are like the bane of my existence. They are the most staticky things ever, and I can't wait to get the records out of those. I'm assuming that they got stuck up a bit, but yeah, at the end of the day, like, I don't really mind. It's very minor damage, and yeah. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Thank you to all my new subscribers. If you liked this video, subscribe and let me know in the comments what videos you'd like to see from me. I have some unboxings planned for the future, some album reacts that I'd like to do, and yeah, like, just tell me what you'd like, if there's anything you want me to react to, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!